Now, from across the Tri-States, this is KHQA Sports.
And tip-top, good evening, everybody, and welcome to Sports Final Tuesday, or more appropriately, given the slate tonight, Ladies' Night on the high school hardwoods. The biggest game of the week coming your way from the pit as the powerhouse Quincy Notre Dame Lady Raiders played host to undefeated Palmyra tonight. A battle of two different halves in this one. Eric Orange team struggling against Chris Parsons' Palmyra squad in the first half. In fact, this one a stalemate. Kristen Gengenbacher right here. Beautiful up and under scoop move, but this thing a dead heat in the first half as Haley Lay goes up, under, and free. We're talking about a ball game that was nip and tuck early. Second half, Q&D blows the doors off Palmyra, doing Q&D things in this one. Kristen Gengenbacher finished with 27 points in the night, including the steal and the lay-in there. Then it's Sarah Arnold to Hannah Marcola right there to finish things off. Q&D ends up winning in a game that turned out to be very lopsided in the end. 65-38 was your final. We'll get back to the girls' scores in a minute. How about Keokuk and Quincy High wrestling at it tonight? Start you off at 1:13. Trevor Schutte taking on right here Garrett Nelson of Keokuk, setting the tone with a 15-0 tech fall victory early on in this one. 120 pounds, Connor Emmerich picks it up from there, taking on Keokuk's Gage Hawkins, and he would get the takedown there and an eventual 10-1 decision. Your glamour match comes here at 126. Jared Straube of Quincy High taking on Keokuk's state qualifier from last year, Cam Sadaji. It turns out to be Straube, all Straube in this match with a 7-0 victory, including 3 back points right here to punctuate the win. Quincy High wins its first 3 matches, but the Blue Devils aren't done. At 132, this is Michael Peters, and he would need just 51 seconds to dispatch with Eli Riddle in this one. The takedown and the pin for Mr. Peters, who has been phenomenal this season to start. And right there, clearly getting the victory to go as Quincy High got off to the great start in this one. Got big wins as well from Stephen Sharp, Bryce Carter with a pinfall victory, and Josh Culp with a big comeback pin tonight. All Blue Devils as they end up winning, as you saw, big right there, 44-21. Also in wrestling tonight, Hannibal goes on the road and beats Boonville 42-39, your final. Both of the Janes brothers, I should say, among the winners for the Pirates. Let's check in on the Illinois boys side tonight. Quincy Notre Dame trying to upset Palmyra. Q&D getting to host and playing in front of a good crowd tonight, trying to get out of their early season funk. Great first half for Drew Eaton, lighting up from long distance, getting a 3 right here. Tell you what, Basil Keller and Palmyra trying to answer back. He started from the bottom, and on this move, now he's here. Great move by Keller right there, but still, Quincy Notre Dame doing Palmyra things in the first half, having some fun on the fast break. This is Eaton with the finish. Then later, it's Cade Walls. He is the danger. Great take for him, spinning one off the glass. 27-21 Q&D would lead at that point as Aubrey Reese knocks down the long 3. Palmyra, though, would come back. Trevor Menny doing his thing right here, shaking free and knocking down the jumper. Brock Butler had 19 of his 25 points in the second half to help spur his team's comeback, and then Jordan Nutt would hit this buzzer beater just before the half as Palmyra ties the score up at the half, 32 apiece, wins in the second half in a nifty victory on the road. Final count in this one in favor of Palmyra as Palmyra gets the win 75-69. Elsewhere on the docket tonight, we've got scores to pass along. Western knocked off by Central 40-36 is your final. Taylor Hyman tonight with a victory had 12 points right there. No final yet from Southeastern or South Fulton. Also on the docket tonight, Brown County a 1-point winner over ISD. Brady Long with 15 points in that victory. Beardstown too much for Triopia by 10, and Rushville Industry a hard luck loser to Lewiston 75-68. Now with a check of Missouri, here's Will.
Well, it's simple. If you want to beat Canton, stop Gabe McKenzie. If it were only that easy. The number 7th ranked team in the state has plenty more firepower to go along with its prolific scorer. South Shelby realized that in full force tonight as all of Canton's arsenal made their names present on the score sheet. South Shelby in town after taking part in the Monroe City tournament this past weekend. McKenzie, he didn't take very long to get involved in this one. Comes up with the steal. Then he's going to feed Logan Brown with a nice bounce pass. He'll make it from there all day. Canton again. McKenzie's going to take this one. Trailer pass. Jump step in the lane. He's going to make that all day as well. Then McKenzie going to show you can play defense as well. He's going to stuff Sidney Ware. Then he's going to go tell Adam Ellison, see you later on that one. Back down the court. Cameron Durst feeling the runner in the lane. He had a nice game himself. And, of course, Mr. McKenzie getting involved as well with the jumper in the lane. He finished with 21 points. Canton wins this 73-41. Let's take it to Monroe City. They were taking on Ellsbury tonight. Kenny Leslie in foul trouble in the first half. Only played 2 minutes. Ellsbury finding other options, though. Raheem Porter, he's going to knock down the triple right there. Then Taryn Ritter going to come up with the steal, running the court. Kyle Fulton's going to get this one. Feeling it in the lane right there. Nice little left hand from him. Second half, all 6'9". Kenny Leslie's back. He's going to pick this one up right off the backboard right there. Then Scott Hoover. Heat hit from 3. Nice range from him. Leslie's going to get the ball back down low right here. Show you his post game. Ellsbury's going to win this one 61-52. Let's take you to a couple of scores right now if we can. Missouri. Moberly gets it done over Hannibal, 67-62. Eric Hugenborg, 14 points in that one. Knox County gets it done over Milan, 62-56. Brady Johnson, 12 in that one. Mark Twain over Brookfield, 57-47. North Shelby gets it done over Schuyler, 65-50.
Let's take a look at some Clark County and Keokuk action. No score yet on this one. Late starting affair, but we can tell you that we had some fun in this one going on early. Clark County on the attack. Logan Wheeler would miss the runner, but there's Jacob Trump. The football started to put one back. Dante Davis with the answer with the 3 at the top of the key. Back and forth we'd go in this game. Again, no final yet called in. If you got one, call us now. We'll put it on the air. Early on, Keokuk had a big lead on Clark County, but again, no final yet called in, so we'll get you to that one on the website. Let's take a look at all the scores tonight on the girls' side of things. Well, first of all, on the boys' side of things, Holy Trinity Harmony, no score yet from that. Can't tell you Central Lee was a winner over Maharishi tonight, 64-42. All those girls' scores you're looking for. Let's start them off. Right now, Illini West big time over West Prairie, 81-30. We've got Pleasant Hill Pittsfield beating Payson Seymour, 60-14. South Shelby girls lose in overtime, 54-49 was your final there. The Knox County girls knock off Milan, 61-35. Brookfield knocks off Mark Twain, 49-44. Monroe City felled by Ellsbury. Final count in that one was 64-31. North Shelby girls knocked off by Schuyler County, 59-24. The Keokuk girls big time winners over Clark County, 51-34 was your final there. Got a little time for some college action? You betcha. Tell you what, Quincy University taking on Christian of St. Louis because Jacksonville Our Savior's 7th graders apparently weren't available to be playing tonight. Just a mismatch from the word go. Dalton Hoover with the dunk to start things off. That wasn't the pretty dunk. This is the pretty dunk right here from Dalton Hoover. Beautiful cutting action. Scotty Bruxford, I should say, there with the beautiful pass into Hoover for the dunk. Bruxford had a very nice night. You will see him with a couple of finishes. Quincy University wins in a blowout, as they should have tonight against inferior competition, 104-47, your final there. The Quincy University women taking on Robert Morris of Springfield. Inside-outside game working for them. Low post pass from Hannah Weedman. Outside right here to Tori Kuhn, who knocks down the open jumper from the high post. That kind of got things started after an early back and forth in this one. How about Nia Roth from the outside draining the 3 right here? We'll leave you with a little bit of great passing right here from Carly Betancourt, hooking up with Erin Menemeyer for the pretty finish. All Quincy University in this one as well, as the Hawks get the sweep tonight. 100-70 is your final. Toggles all around because both Quincy University teams hit triple digits if they did that, but they don't. That's it for us. Student Athlete of the Week coming up tomorrow. We got a good one for you with West Prairie's Rachel Menzel. We'll see you at 6 tomorrow, everybody.